Hey everyone, this is Jennifer Beamer, owner-operator of Actually Diet Art by Science, and this is the daily vlog, episode number 48. Now it's been quite a while, but I think I have another fail to share with you guys today. So on my vlog, I posted that I was making this giant table runner. We have this table, it's a kneeling table, and there was like this, not one, but like one really big crack going down the whole center and then some smaller cracks going down it. And I thought, it's a really good table. Maybe I'll just make something to cover it up. Well, that kind of works, except now Mr. IT Guy has used the table for something else, so I've decided to repurpose this project from table runner into something more like a shawl. However, I wasn't really consistent with how I was weaving, so some of the wefts are extremely tight, so tight that the fabric is really stiff, but part of it is really good still. So I decided to spin up all the yarn, and I made this really great, these really great colored yarns for the warp, and I didn't have quite enough to do the rest of the weaving with it, so I decided to just go very neutral, and I spun up some of the Ori Merino and made the weft yarn. Now, this up here in the front is, this fabric hangs really well. I don't know if this is what I started with or what I ended with, but it's very different than the stuff here in the middle, which is so dense, you can almost barely make out the warp threads that I used underneath. It's so dense. So if I can kind of finagle this here. Oh, I need the end. So you can kind of see the difference. The part that I have in my right hand here, maybe I'll just hold it like this. This part that I have in my right hand is what I was going for. But this is what I did in the middle. It's so tight. So I want this, and I have this in the middle, which means it's in the worst possible spot. I can't really just, cut off the end and pretend like that never even happened. It's right in the middle. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to go through, I'm going to reattach the end, probably this end, the one that's still really nice. I'm going to attach this back onto my loom, wind it onto where I want to start breaking it apart, and then I'm going to have to undo all of the weaving. Luckily, it's just a tabby weave, so it's not super complicated, but it's going to take some time, and I hope this is going to work, but there's probably between 2/3 and 3/4 of this that I really can't use in the state that it's in. So pretty much I have about a yard at the end here, and about, I don't know, a little less than half a yard or so from the other end, which is at the proper tension or tightness. I'm not sure about the weaving terms. So I like the weaving. It feels like the time when I first started knitting and I was absolutely terrified. I was petrified. I was unable to deal with a drop stitch. If I dropped a stitch, I just forgot it was there and just kept knitting. And I felt the same way when I first started doing lace knitting, because I was like, I would be going along and then suddenly the stitch would fall off, and I was like, my heart would sink, and I'm like, well, I guess I'm gonna cast on again. There's no hope when you drop a stitch in lace knitting and you don't know how to pick it up. But I've learned from all these mistakes, and I know to put lifelines in lace yarn, and I know how to pick up drop stitches. So this is just some more growing pains, as my, I don't know, gaming idol always says, day 9. He says it doesn't, he says learning hurts. So when you're playing a video game, you just know you're doing something wrong, and it's like, let me just figure it out, and then I'll know. So this was kind of one of those experiences. It's gonna hurt, but I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna learn from this mistake, and I'm hopefully going to prevent others from doing the same thing as me. But yeah, this is what I'm really going for, this bit right here at the end, because you can really see like all the different colors that I used in the warp threads. They're a little bit subdued, which is kind of what I was going for, but you know, it's still noticeable. You can still make out the different colors, but not in that section in the middle. So if any of you out there who knows more about weaving than I do, and you want to rescue me, that would be really great. So until then, I guess I'm just going to keep this folded up on my crafting table so that it just sits there and taunts me until I actually get around to doing this project. Luckily, I kept a lot of these warp yarns. I had some left over, so luckily I kept some so that if I need to, I can use them for something. Oh goodness. Kind of looking forward to it because I'll get to learn something new and you know, actually be able to use this, because right now I can't use it, and I feel bad for having something that I can't use. There's a lot of hours on this, you know. Anyway, if you would like to, please give me a thumbs up on this video and subscribe if you haven't already, and thank you to everyone who has subscribed so far. You guys are great. And you can find me over on Facebook and follow me on Twitter. You can go to my blog and find out some more information about me and what I do and some tutorials and stuff like that. You can also check out the posts that I have. I keep pointing like this because you can see it, where I do sort of like 1 or 2 little posts about this project. You can find more close-up photos there. And if there's anything else that I missed, I'm going to post that in the description below. And until the next video, thanks for watching.